Hello and welcome to Oklahoma Gardening. I'm your host, Brenda Sanders. Well, today we have a great show for you, and to start with, we're actually going to be harvesting some of our ornamental sweet potatoes. It's kind of like having alum in your mouth. Jackie Savage said it's like having a wool or a fur coat in your mouth. It's a very interesting, very bitter taste, and it's hard to get out of your mouth. So once you've eaten an unripe persimmon, well, this is a really fun day, so let's get started on Oklahoma Gardening. Hello and welcome to Oklahoma Gardening. I'm your former host, Brenda Sanders, and it's been 13 years now since I was host. It was from 1996 to 2000, and thought I'd show you a little bit of what I've been doing. And my main project has been, this is my son Owen, and he is 9 years old, and we've had a lot of fun playing in the garden and digging. And then this is our dog, Bungie, and he is a golden retriever, and he's probably about 6. And he likes to dig. And we thought we would tell you a little bit about what we're doing. And Owen wanted to show you his garden. And Owen, what have you got planted in your garden?
Well, right back here I have giant sunflowers on the very back row. And then I have Swiss chard right here. And then we're gonna plant zinnias right about here in the garden. And then we have nasturtiums on the very front.
Very good. And why did we plant the sunflowers back there in the back?
Because they're gonna get really tall, so we can like tie them onto this thing to support them so they don't wilt over and snap.
Exactly. And we planted some before. We planted them in the back bed. And how tall did they get?
Taller than my dad, and my dad is 6'3".
Yeah, so we needed to have some kind of support, so we thought we'd try that. And this is where we're going to talk a little bit about dog proofing. We have this raised bed, and this is Owen's, and so he's decided what to plant in here. But the other person that likes this bed is Bungie, because it's nice and easy to dig and moist, and so it makes it cool. And what we did is we used some of this, we actually found this at a garage sale, but they're just very easy kind of instant fence things, and you can order them online or you can go garage sailing and look for them. But anyway, they work really well to keep Bungie out of the raised bed. We have another raised bed right here, and like everybody else, we're very late getting our vegetables in with the May 1st frost. It's like very late. But, and we were kind of discouraged because the last 2 summers haven't been just great for gardening. So we planted a fall garden with Owen's Cub Scout den, and that kind of got us re-inspired. And what did we plant, Owen? It was really good.
Well, we planted carrots, broccoli, lettuce, spinach, and I think that's all.
Carrots, broccoli, lettuce, and radishes.
And radishes.
Yeah, and the radishes were great because they were very fast, and we got to see. But we also, we harvested and we made a salad out of our harvest. And Owen, what did you guys think about the lettuce that you harvested? How did it taste?
Yeah, well, compared to the stuff that you buy, it tasted a lot better.
Yeah, and so with that, with our fall garden, we kind of got re-inspired, and so we're planting again vegetable garden for the spring. Well, let's go on around to the back and I'll show you a little bit more of our gardening. Well, this is our deck that my husband John built for us, and he made me some raised beds here on the end. And I also like to do a lot of gardening in pots, and usually I have pots all over the deck. But one thing that we found is that Bungie also likes to lay in this nice soft dirt, and so last fall John thought, why don't we put the pots in the ground? And so we kind of buried them all through here, and it's actually worked really well because Bungie doesn't really dig here because there's no place for him to actually lay down. So we're starting to plant, this is mostly my herb garden, and then I have a couple tomatoes here, but I think it's going to work really well. And the idea, probably will be this fall before I do it, is to put some spinach down here, or maybe some wheatgrass or something down here around the pots that'll look a little bit like a living mulch, and also we can eat it. So anyway, that's a little bit of what I've been doing since leaving Oklahoma gardening. And Owen and I have a lot of fun, and Bungie too, digging and playing in the dirt. And we like to plant too, just whatever. And sometimes we get to harvest it and sometimes it gets dug up. But thanks for joining us and have a great gardening year.